Don't ever restrict any food you eat, or else it'll make you want that food even more. It'll make you crave that food and desire that food even more. Au contrary, what you call restrictions, I call boundaries. And make no mistake about it, every woman needs boundaries on what she puts into her mouth. So I've heard that first statement before from a handful of different women, and they use that statement as a permission slip to not stop eating fun-sized candy bars, cookies, brownies, ice cream treats. And they tell themselves the pernicious lie that if they stop eating ice cream, they're going to have an extraordinary desire for ice cream. Let me say this right now. Feeding an addiction will never make it go away. It will only make it grow. And if you have a sugar addiction, feeding that addiction is only going to make it continue to grow. And that's a pernicious lie they tell themselves to secretly, subconsciously give themselves permission to continue to eat brownies and warm, moist chocolate chip cookies or warm, chewy Rice Krispie treats. I had a woman also tell me in regards to the same topic that, she said, I admit it, I do have an addiction to sweets, but I can still have a warm, moist, chewy brownie in moderation. And I said, au contrary, indeed. That is incorrect. The reason why is moderations and addictions cannot coexist. So, just as a fence, you have a fence around your yard to prevent your young child or your puppy dog from wandering into the street. The fence isn't there to restrict. The fence is a boundary that's there that's been set to protect your kids, your pets, whatever the case may be. Just as those boundaries have been put on foods to eat or not to eat, those boundaries are there to protect you from going off the deep end. And this goes back to a previous video I've made that somebody once said, food isn't my problem, food is my biggest problem. And my response to that, if you've seen the other video, is food has never been the problem and never will be the problem. Food is the only solution to your eating problem. So if you eat enough avocados, enough coconut oil, enough Brussels sprouts, enough wild Alaskan salmon, if you eat enough halibut, enough organic chicken, enough ground turkey breasts, if you eat enough walnuts, if you eat enough Japanese sweet potatoes, acorn squash, butternut squash, chickpeas, lentils, free-range eggs, sweet potatoes, Japanese sweet potatoes. If you eat enough healthy, whole natural food, you're never going to have any desire to eat brownies or cookies or ice cream. You're not going to have that compelling reason to. Hope that makes sense. If that resonates with you, do me a favor, click like below and click on the link below in the description box to get to the website. I have a huge abundance of information, an aggregate of information for you guys to help you continue to crush cravings, burn body fat, and break free from any sugar addiction you may have. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. WetWolfTraining.com, Wet Wolf Nutrition, signing out.